Hollow Earth and Axis Mundi are two of the exact same things, but different in their own right. In a recent interview with the executive producer for Monarch Legacy of Monsters, Tori Tunnell, she states that the Axis Mundi is more or less a cul-de-sac, with both the Hollow Earth and Axis Mundi being layers.
They are, in some ways, it's almost like different layers. We talk about Axis Monday as almost being a cul-de-sac, and Hollow Earth being, its own truly in Hollow Earth. And Axis Monday has its own rules. We play with time dilation and the idea that it has access to these other monsters, but it is its own zip code, if you will. But it is something.
Now, from what I've heard, some people are for the idea of this being a thing and other people are against it. Some people saying you just introduced Hollow Earth, why would you add another layer to it when there's already multiple layers that we don't even know about yet? Hence the subterranean part that we saw during the new Empire, on top of the regular Hollow Earth that you see when you first get there. Saying it might be a bit much introducing this much when it comes to the Earth and what is canon, knowing there's still so much more to explore in Hollow Earth instead of Axis Mundi. Some saying this is actually good, expanding on more of the idea of what could be in Monarch Legacy of Monsters instead of just keeping it as a mystery, with the intrigue still being very much present as we don't know exactly what's in there. I mean, after all, you have Titan X that just happens to be there and no one knows anything about this, or they do, we just don't know as an audience. And also the leading theory, my theory in this case, that Axis Mundi will be the way that Space Godzilla shows up for Godzilla and Kong Supernova, as that dimension side of things is completely different than what we're used to when it comes to Hollow Earth. But there has to be a lot more that's explained for it to actually make sense. So all in all, right now, I do think this is a very interesting idea. A lot needs to be elaborated on for Axis Mundi for this to actually work. But the fact that they're expanding the canon when it comes to the Monsterverse and making it much bigger than what it was, I think is good. Gives more in-depth lore as to what we could see later on. But let's hear from you. What do you think about Axis Mundi and how it relates to Hollow Earth? Is it a good thing, or should they have waited?